Living in a city doesn't mean giving up the joy of a beautiful garden. Even the smallest outdoor spaces can feel lush, balanced, and inviting with thoughtful landscaping choices. In this video, we'll explore practical and budget-friendly tiny garden ideas designed for urban homes, focusing on smart layouts, layered planting, and natural materials. Whether you have a narrow path, a small courtyard, or just a few corners to work with, these ideas show how greenery can be shaped to suit limited space without feeling crowded or complicated. Weathered wood panels, matte metal brackets, and clay-tone planters create a layered vertical garden that feels grounded rather than crowded. Leaves overlap in different shapes, some glossy, others softly textured, catching light at varying angles. Muted greens mix with deeper olive tones, while shadows fall gently against the wall, giving the corner a calm, settled presence within a compact outdoor setting. When planning vertical corners, focus on sturdy walls and consistent watering access. Choose plants with similar light and moisture needs to simplify care and reduce costs. Spacing planters slightly apart allows airflow, preventing damp issues. In warmer months, the leaves release a faint, earthy scent, while light breezes create subtle movement that keeps the space from feeling static. Low ground covers spread like a soft carpet, while medium shrubs introduce fullness, and taller plants rise lightly above them. The mix of heights creates a rhythm that draws the eye forward, using foliage density instead of size to define the landscape. Colors shift gradually from pale greens near the ground to richer tones above, forming a gentle visual gradient. Placement matters more than plant quantity. Keep taller plants toward the back or edges, allowing smaller varieties to remain visible. This approach improves sunlight distribution and simplifies pruning. Seasonal changes bring variation, new growth in spring, denser textures in summer, while rustling leaves and shifting light add a quiet, immersive quality without overwhelming the space. Reclaimed timber beds introduce warmth and structure, their grain and knots visible beneath soft daylight. Soil sits neatly contained, framed by straight lines that contrast with organic plant forms. Greens spill slightly over the edges, softening the geometry, while gravel or stone paths provide a clean, practical surface that feels intentional and grounded. Raised beds are ideal for controlling soil quality and drainage in urban gardens. Build them narrow enough to reach the center without stepping inside, reducing maintenance effort. Budget-friendly wood treatments extend lifespan, and rotating crops keeps the beds productive. After rain, the scent of damp soil rises gently, reinforcing a close connection to the garden's rhythm. Groups of terracotta, ceramic, and aged containers create a relaxed arrangement, each pot carrying subtle color differences and surface textures. Rounded forms sit beside taller vessels, allowing foliage to overlap naturally. Leaves brush against one another, creating depth and softness, while the containers themselves anchor the design with earthy, tactile weight. Clustering pots allows flexibility without permanent changes. Start with an odd number, varying heights for balance, and place the largest pots first. This method is cost-effective and easy to adjust seasonally. During warmer days, sun-warmed clay releases a faint mineral scent, and the gentle clink of pots during rearrangement adds a quiet, hands-on satisfaction. Slim stone pavers guide movement through the garden, bordered closely by grasses and creeping plants. Textures shift underfoot, from smooth stone to fine gravel, while greenery leans inward, softening hard edges. Light filters along the path, creating alternating bands of brightness and shade that keep the walkway visually engaging. Keep plant choices compact to avoid overcrowding narrow roots. Low-maintenance species reduce trimming needs, and permeable materials help manage rainwater. Moving to pathways like this improves flow without sacrificing planting space. Early mornings often bring cool air and subtle plant fragrances, while footsteps naturally slow, encouraging a more mindful pace through the garden. A tucked-away corner becomes purposeful through layered planting and natural stone accents. Compact shrubs provide structure, while trailing plants soften the edges, creating a triangular composition that feels stable yet inviting. Colors remain restrained, soft greens, muted browns, and stone grays, allowing texture and form to lead the visual interest. Corners benefit from clear focal intent. Use one anchoring element, such as a larger plant or stone, then build outward. This keeps costs low and avoids clutter. Seasonal light often hits corners differently, creating quiet pockets of warmth or shade where leaves rest and subtle sounds, like wind brushing foliage, become more noticeable. Low shrubs define garden edges with clean, consistent lines, their compact leaves forming a living frame. The repetition creates order, while slight variations in leaf size and color prevent rigidity. Soil beneath remains visible in places, grounding the design and keeping it connected to the natural landscape rather than overly manicured. Choose slow-growing shrubs to minimize pruning and long-term expense. Spacing them evenly helps maintain balance as they mature. This border style supports visual clarity while protecting inner plantings. After trimming, fresh foliage releases a crisp, green scent, and the tidy outline brings a quiet sense of calm without drawing attention away from the garden's center. Stone paving meets soft planting in a balanced courtyard arrangement, where pots, beds, and vertical elements share space without competition. Leaves cast gentle shadows across hard surfaces, breaking up flat plains. The mix of textures, smooth stone, rough clay, soft foliage, creates a layered environment that feels comfortable and grounded. Courtyards benefit from plants that tolerate reflected heat and limited soil depth. Arrange greenery along edges to keep the center open and breathable. Next, consider movable containers for seasonal adjustments. As evening arrives, cooling air carries plant aromas, and faint city sounds blend with rustling leaves, creating a sheltered yet connected outdoor retreat. Low-growing plants spread across the soil, forming a living surface with varied textures and subtle color shifts. Some leaves are fine and delicate, others broader and matte, creating visual interest without height. Stepping stones interrupt the greenery just enough to guide movement while preserving a natural, flowing appearance. Ground covers reduce watering and mowing costs compared to lawns. Select species suited to local climate for long-term success. Spacing them correctly allows gradual fill-in without waste. After rainfall, moisture lingers near the ground, releasing fresh, earthy scents and cooling the space, making the garden feel quietly refreshed rather than overly designed. simple stone feature or sculptural planter anchors the landscape, surrounded by plants arranged in gentle layers. The focal element carries weight and texture, while surrounding greenery softens its presence. Shadows gather around its base, creating depth and drawing attention naturally without demanding it. Limit focal points to one per small garden to maintain clarity. Position it where sightlines naturally pause, such as at path ends or corners. Maintenance stays minimal when materials are durable. In changing light, the feature takes on new character, cool in morning shade, warm at dusk, adding quiet variation without constant adjustment. From vertical green corners and layered plant heights to compact raised beds and low-maintenance ground covers, each idea proves that good landscaping is about intention, not size. By choosing the right plants, materials, and placement, small gardens can feel organized, calming, and deeply enjoyable throughout the seasons. If you found inspiration here, please like this video, subscribe to Rustic and Rooted for more garden and outdoor design ideas, and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below.